you're all good. I hope you had a good weekend. And this is another video for you guys. This video is all about Vegankind beauty box. I had this box a couple of days ago, delivered a couple of days ago, but unfortunately I didn't have time to do a video, so I'm doing it this evening. It is a bit dark, I'm afraid, because it is dark outside, and also I'm using a really crappy lamp and tablet to record the video. Yeah, so I've not got any makeup on. I haven't been wearing makeup all day. I'm really not bothered about that, but I really didn't want to put makeup on just to do a video to them and take it off again. So this is me in the le bouffe, so to speak, of the face area. Yeah, so so the box came a couple of days ago, and delivery wasn't great because it took over a week to get to you, or get to me, but they did apologise on their Facebook page, saying that that it was a delay in dispatch and stuff like that, and that they dispatched it last Monday. We would get it on Thursday, but I didn't get mine till Saturday, which is fine, you know, it's only a couple of days. But yeah, I was a little because there was no explanation why they couldn't. But then I guess if it had been due to sickness or any other stuff. Sorry, I got a big line across. Ah, okay. Yeah. So if it was something to do with that, you can't blame them. You can't be annoyed with them about that. It was sickness. Everybody gets sick. Everybody gets ill. But if it wasn't because of that and it was something else, then it would have been nice to have been, I suppose, no, I guess. But if you weren't on Facebook, then you wouldn't have known that it was going to be delayed because there was no email sent out to everyone to let them know. I think maybe that would have been nice just as a courtesy, just so that people didn't start getting annoyed emails and stuff like that. But the past is the past, as they say. Or do they say that? I don't know. Anyway, so I got my box a few days ago. As some of you are aware, I did reviews for Vegankind. It wasn't the beauty box, it was their just every monthly box. I no longer do it because they cancelled the subscription thing with me. I was paying, but I was getting a discount. I was fully open about that, and my reviews were honest. I didn't lie about any of them, just because of that reason. I don't see the point. But so that was cancelled, so I no longer do them. I cancelled my subscription not because I was throwing my toys out of the pram. It was because every month it was starting to be to go up to the full price. I couldn't really afford it. I still can't really afford it because financially I have, I'm trying to move house and all that kind of stuff. So I cancelled it, and it was because it was more food. I'm more interested in the cosmetics side of things than the food side of things. But if you are into finding out about a new company, or different companies that do different vegan foods and stuff, I highly recommend it. You do get a lot of new companies. Sometimes they can kind of get stale with their companies, in the sense of they use the same companies a lot, which is good but sometimes you go, oh, I just want more. I want a few more companies there. So yeah, that was the only issue really that I had with them. But as far as the amount that you got for the amount you paid, it is very, very good. The lady who runs it, she is lovely, really, really nice. And yeah, overall I was pretty happy with what I got. I just couldn't really financially afford it just to get food, because you get food and you also get either a toiletry or a household cleaning product, which was really good. Actually, that was pretty good, because there was a couple of things in there that I'd never seen before. So in that sense, it is really good. But as I said, I was more on the cosmetic side of things. So when it was cosmetics month, I got really excited. I was like, what am I getting? So anyway, so this is the beauty box. Same box as the usual. It just says TVK Beauty Box February. Now, because this box took a while to get to me, I was very excited to get it because this is the second box that I've had. And I am I'm going to be honest, but I am really disappointed with this box because of the contents, not the actual products themselves, but more the lack of variety within the box. Yeah, I was a bit like, oh, okay. Because like I said, I am a big fan of cosmetics, and I suppose I was thinking that it would be similar to the previous box. In the previous box they had 2 eyeshadows and a Fearless Cosmetics stippling brush. Still use that brush to this day. Absolutely love the company. I've got a few of their brushes. I did a review for them. If you want vegan synthetic brushes, they're a company in Australia and they are fantastic, so go check them out. But yeah, so but there was bath stuff in there, or like beauty kind of like pampering type of stuff. So overall it was a nice box because you had a variety within it. This one is more body, and I think I was disappointed because I get all my body products from Lush because I work at Lush. So that I'm kind of covered with. I like to use Lush because I like the company as a whole. Even if when I didn't work there, I like to use them. So I'm kind of covered in that area, I guess. And I'm not saying that I'm not open to other companies, because I totally am. But as many of you know, is that vegan companies tend to come with a price tag as well. So I tend to stick with Lush because I know why the prices are what they are, because of the backstory to how everything's made and so on and so forth. And I feel like I'm part of something when I buy from Lush. So yeah, so when I saw this box, I was, like I said, I was not a little disappointed, I was really disappointed. So yeah, I'm going to just show you what I've got, which is a shame because the products themselves are probably absolutely amazing, but because I was disappointed in the variety that is within the box, I was a bit, So when I opened the box, you got the inside your box, beauty box list of things. Didn't look at that straight away because I didn't want to ruin it. And then I opened, and this was in there as usual. So okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you, these are Fresh Therapies Nourishing Nail Varnish Polish Remover Wipes. So these are what they look like. Very posh, they look very posh and luxurious. And it says perfect when travelling and ideal for handbag size. I don't know how many of you remove your makeup on when you're just like out and about and stuff. Do you? Am I the only one that doesn't and like walks around with cracked nail varnish and stuff? Maybe it's just me. It's quick and convenient and no mess, which is always handy. Infused with natural ingredients, they are a healthier alternative to removing nail polish. 1 sachet is adequate to remove polish from 10 nails, so that's good. Yeah, so and it's suitable for vegans, obviously. It's not suitable for false nails. And it says, at Fresh Therapies, we believe that natural is best. No toxins, no nasties, chemical smells, just the fresh lime scented formula that nourishes nails and cuticles beautifully. So there's 10 wipes in here. Now, this box here of 10 wipes is £7.50. No way in hell sorry, I would buy something for nail varnish remover for £7.50. £7.50. It's a lot of money, guys. Like, yeah. So yeah. Sorry, I was just reading a little thing to see if it said anything different. But yeah, so these are the wipes. They look like, you know, your face wipes that you get travelling and stuff. Now, it could just be me. You guys might spend £7.50 on wipes. Maybe you will. But I personally wouldn't. I personally won't buy these again because of the price. So yeah, so there's that. I like the box, and I like the idea, and the fact that there's less toxins in there. That's really good, especially for your fingers, because nail varnish remover, it does dry out your fingers for your fingernails. It's obviously not tested on animals. It's biodegradable, which is huge, huge plus. They're good for people who are pregnant, children. I make that face because I don't know, like, do children wear nail varnish? I don't know. Vegans and sensitive skin. This is really good for those who have got sensitive skin then, because nail varnish can be very drying, and obviously if you've got around the area of the nails and they're sensitive or they're cracked and stuff like that, it can be really painful. So this might actually be nicer for you guys. Yeah, so that is in the box. The next thing is Olivia Soaps and Balms Chocolate and Coconut Body Butter. You get 50 grams, and it retails at £5. So this is a rich yet light. These whipped body butters melt on contact with the skin. This delicious blend of organic cocoa butter, virgin coconut oil, babasu oil, avocado oil, and vitamin E nourishes, smooths, protects, and locks in moisture. These luscious aromas of chocolate and coconut are naturally occurring from the oils. There's no added fragrances. They are best applied after a shower or bath while the skin is still slightly damp. And there's a discount code. So yeah, so this is the product. Now I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of things like being stuck on. That it looks like it's been printed on a printer. But then you go to the back and you've got professionally done stickers, and that's just me being picky, but the ingredients within this are beautiful. There's the coconut oil and the coconut butter. Huge fan of coconut butter. It's incredibly moisturising, as is avocado and almond oil and all that kind of stuff, and shea butter. That's another one that's really moisturising. Especially if you've got dry skin. If you've got eczema or incredibly dry skin, definitely try them out. Now, as I've said before, I buy all my body butter. Well, they don't sell body butters, but lotions and stuff like that from Lush. I also tend to use the ones that I can use in the shower because I'm lazy and when I get out of the shower, I dry myself off and put my clothes on. I forget to put lotion on. So I use the ones where you can use in the shower because it's like automatic. I reach for it. But I like the tin. The tin is lovely. This is what it looks like inside. So it is very whipped. Very whipped. And it's very chocolatey. It smells like dark chocolate. Like, because it's a pure form. Like, because it's coconut. Not coconut. What am I saying? Cocoa powder. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, so it's very dark chocolatey. I'm not a massive fan of that, but it does smell good. So yeah, so it's not what I expected. It's on the harder side. I thought it was going to be like your finger would sink into it. So let's see if it melts into my hands quickly. Well, I smell like cocoa powder. Yeah, so it's sorry, I've got dip in the at my other house, and I put it in the fridge, and I had to remember to pick it up before I came home. That's why I've got dip on my hands. So yeah, it melts into your hand quite nicely, actually, quite quickly. It's not got that like oily, sticky feeling, which is nice. Yeah, so yeah, that is Olivia, and it's vegan and organic, and that is and for the price, actually, that's really fantastic. Actually, it's £5. You get a lot, and considering that your finger doesn't sink into it, and then you end up putting too much product on. I'm getting the feeling you only need a little bit. I wouldn't use too much of this. That's when it starts getting oily. I only put a little bit on, and I can see residue on my hand. So if you use too much, I think it would be, you'd feel it, basically. So yeah, so that is Olivia Soap and Balm's chocolate coconut body butter. Right, okay, so the next thing is Prima Skincare Mild Dermabrasion Face and Body Scrub. Now, you get this sample size, and this retails at £5. Now, a full price of this retails at £25, which is 100ml. My opinion on £25 for a face and body scrub for 100ml at £25 is completely out of my price range, and I wouldn't spend that. And I wouldn't even spend £5 on this, purely because it's not. I couldn't use that on my body, because I've got a lot of chunk, and that wouldn't even cover like this half. So yeah, I just use this on my face. I guess it's just for your face, to be fair, not for your whole body. But it says on this, exfoliate and polish your face with this silky fine milled professional scrub, excellent for blemishes, which is good. Decongested pores and dull lackluster complexions, this face and body scrub revitalises and freshens. There's Italian olive granules, so that's good. They don't use plastic, they use granules from olives. So it's, you know, when it goes down your sink, it's not going to end up in the sea and kill fish. And, well, not kill fish, but, you know, fish ingest it. Or end up in the sea. Full stop. The Italian olive granules offer a gentle yet powerful skin polish, removing dead skin cells, blackheads, blemishes and trapped dirt. Perfect for reducing bacteria build-up and eliminating chances of acne and blemishes. Use as desired or required. Ideal twice per week. Yeah, that's pretty much what an exfoliant does. It doesn't matter what exfoliant you use. That is what exfoliant helps to reduce, at least. So, yeah, I like the fact that they use Italian olive granules for their exfoliant. That's really nice. So let's have a sniff. If I remember rightly. Nope, wasn't a fan of this. Now, the reason for that is because it smells like Greek yogurt to me, and I hate the smell of Greek yogurt. It has got like that's what it looks like. So you can see those granules in there. That looks really nice. Yeah, it's not as powerful now, but I will use it. Definitely will use it. Let's have a feel what the granules are like. So it's quite. Ooh. Now I do like the granules, but there's not a lot of them. So, yeah, I would say this might be a bit too abrasive for those with sensitive skin or dry skin. It might be a bit too much. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one out. But like I said, wouldn't pay £5 for this, and I definitely wouldn't pay £25. It's probably because of the ingredients. If they cold press any of the ingredients, that is an expensive process. But if that is what they do, then it would be nice to know that. But obviously, I don't know if they do that or not. Can't really see the ingredients. There's coconut oil in here. Yeah, there's a lot of words I don't understand, but that doesn't mean that they're not good for you. Because sometimes people get mixed up with certain words because it doesn't sound natural, where they actually are. So I'm not judging a book by the cover. There's vitamin E in there, that's just nice. And there's glycerin, but I like how they put vegetable next to it, so you know that it's vegan. So yeah, so I can't smell it because all I can smell is the chocolate cocoa puff. It's still there. By the way, that's quite nice on my skin. Yeah, so this is by Plush Therapy with an Italian olive granules. Mild dermabrasion. I don't like the word dermabrasion, gotta admit. Sounds a bit scary for me. Face and body scrub. So, I guess if you're looking for something... See, I don't know if I'd spend £25 on that. I'd like to know what they do with these why it is £25. What is it about the ingredients that make it that price? Yeah. It says body, excellent for use after tanning, hair removal. Oh, okay. Face, used twice weekly to polish skin. Now, if it removes hair, I'm not quite sure if I want to put it on my face. Or have I just read that wrong? I don't know. Natural, vegan, allergy friendly for all skin types. So, yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to know why it's at that price. If it's because, like I said, it's the ingredients. The ingredients are ethically sourced and stuff like that. I am quite happy to pay money if something is ethically sourced, or that so everybody gets paid properly, and they cold press. Cold press is an expensive process, and it basically gets the best oils out of an ingredient. Ingredient. So yeah, but I don't think I'd spend 25 quid, sorry. Okay, so the next thing is White Rabbit Skincare Comforting Cleansing Balm. It's 50ml and it's retails at £7.50. Comforting Cleansing Balm does exactly what it says on the tin, a beautiful balm that effectively cleanses whilst comforting the skin with the most gentle ingredients and soothing natural fragrances. This tub of loveliness also comes with a handy little flannel cloth for gently exfoliating your face. Exfoliating again. Simply warm between the fingers, then massage a small amount, about the size of a 10p piece of balm onto dry skin, then gently wipe off using the cloth, which you will have soaked in hand hot water, which acts as a mild exfoliant treat for your skin. Finish with a splash of cold water and follow up with a toner and moisturiser. Okay. So you get a discount with this as well. So this is the White Rabbit. If any of you have seen any of my other videos, you know that I got the cleanser. I haven't got the cleanser on me because I took it to my boyfriend's and I left it there, and unfortunately I don't use it. The reason for that is because I find it incredibly drying on my skin. I use 9 to 5 by Lush, because the reason why I use this is because I find it moisturising this is a cleansing lotion, but I use it as a makeup remover. It is an amazing makeup remover. It's got Dove Orchid in there, and there's ylang ylang oil in there, there's almond oil in there, so it's moisturising as it's removing my makeup. I don't use products that are water, like look like water, or things like face wipes and stuff like that. Refuse to use them. I only use the White Rabbit version cleansing lotion in a tight pinch. I have to admit. So this has got shea butter, castor oil, olive wax, rosemary essential oil, eucalyptus essential oil, and lavender essential oil in there. And then you get a white cloth, which is handy, and it's by Prestige, and it's a Royal Egyptian cotton, 100% cotton. So that's nice that they sent that with it. That's really good. I do like the packaging of this company. I love the colour, the royal blue of this packaging. It's beautiful. Again, I'm not a big fan of stickers. I like things printed onto the packaging, but you know, if they're a small company, that's probably the least of the things that they want to do. But as far as the packet, like the colour of the packaging, it's beautiful colour, and I like the fact it runs throughout. The smell of this is very, very strong when it comes to eucalyptus and lavender. I can smell that quite prominent. And then it's got that shea butter, quite buttery feeling, as you can see. This is something I probably won't use all that often because I don't like the feeling of this on and because I'm really, really lazy. I'm putting it out there. This is very, very, very similar in the way that you use it to Ultra Balm in Lush. I know I keep bringing up Lush, but I love Lush. Ultra Balm is very similar to this in the sense of you pop it on and then you use a warm damp cloth to remove it as a cleansing lotion. This would be a nice exfoliant if you've got quite sensitive skin, because it will be quite a sensitive one, a quite soft one to exfoliate with. But if you want a really good exfoliant, I wouldn't suggest that, but maybe that one instead, because that one would work in that sense. It's a dupe for that. For £7.50 as well. I don't know how much you get from Lush, but 50ml for £7.50, I think that's reasonable, to be honest. Because you only need 10 pence piece worth, which I think is very good, because you don't need to use a lot, so that will last you a long time. Not a massive fan of the smell, I have to admit. This would be really good if you've got a cold and you're feeling really run down or anything like that. I'd imagine that would help to bring you up if you used this before you went to bed, because that eucalyptus and that lavender will be sticking around. So maybe that one would be a nice one to use before bed if you aren't feeling very well. I wouldn't necessarily use this before you in the morning if it's anything like the Ultra Balm, purely because it does tend to have, this one I can feel it on my fingers, it has like a residue that sticks around and then sinks into your skin. I'm imagining this one will do the same, purely because of how you remove it and so on and so forth. So if you're going to try and put makeup on and stuff after, you might feel it's too heavy on your skin. But for a night one, yeah, definitely. So I'll give it a go and see. I probably won't do it very often, but like I said, I'm lazy and I use this instead, because it takes 2 minutes and this doesn't. So so that's the White Rabbit. And then the last thing is Hedgerows Herbal Bath Bags. 10 grams. And ooh, makes sense. And this retails at £4.50. This pack contains 3 biodegradable bath bags. We have included 3 different types of scents. Which one did you get in your box? Steep the bath bag in hot water, hot running water, bath water, and sit back and relax in the bath. If you prefer a strong infusion, put the bag in a teapot. Add boiling water. Let stand for 5 minutes and add all the bath to the bath water. I cannot speak for the life of me today. These delightful herbal bags, bath bags, are a real treat. We hope you enjoy. Okay. I like the idea of these. These are what they look like. They look like giant tea bags. I think I've definitely got one. This has got lemon balm, lavender, chamomile. So this is going to be a really nice one to help you soothe you so nicely. And it does smell beautiful. I might use one of these tonight actually. The only thing that I will say is when one of them has a hole in it, which is really disappointing because the bag isn't very. It's this one. They're not very thick. Do they disintegrate in your bath? I wonder. They're not very thick. I don't know if you can see the hole, but there is a hole in there. But meh, that's just being picky. I might give these to my other half because he struggles to sleep. But I'm not 100% sure how a sleeping herbal is that much related to beauty. I don't know. The packaging is absolutely beautiful, really stunning. It's not tested on animals. Ecological footprints are minimal as we use low energy manufacture. We are a carbon neutral company. That's awesome. And they're made in Norfolk, so they're a British company as well. Each bag is biodegradable. Please compost. So that's really nice. I do really like the look of this, but I have to admit I would have preferred it in the other vegan box than this one. Because yeah, like I said, yeah. Anyway, 20. I will be using these definitely because I am a big fan of putting stuff in my bath. And if it helps me sleep, then I'm all for that. I'm quite tired tonight, so I probably won't use it because what's the point? It's a waste of a bath brew. I'm going to call it bath brew, a brew a bath, but I'm going to call it a bath brew. But yeah, I am looking forward to using this. It's just that, yeah, these are only £4.50, so that's not too bad. 3 for 10, which is equivalent to 10 grams. Because I'm guessing they're all hand-picked, all the ingredients inside, so obviously you've got to pay for that. So yeah, so that's not badly priced, £4.50 for 3 baths. You know, if you look at it that way, it's really cheap. And the packaging is beautiful as well, because you remember you are paying for packaging as well. So, yeah. So 20p from each of the boxes, and it's the same. I think it's 10p for the other box, but 20p for this box. Will be donated to Dr. Hardwin's Trust. So I don't know anything about Dr. Hardwin's, I have to admit, so let's read it together. To achieve, we are delighted to be able to support Dr. Hardwin's Trust from each sale of our beauty box. They are the UK's leading non-animal medical research charity who fund and promote the development of techniques and procedures to replace the use of animal and biomedical research. Huge supporter of that. So I'm a huge supporter of this trust. To achieve the aim, DHT supports and assists scientists to implement existing techniques and develop new ones which are more humane, relevant, and will replace animal experiments. They award grants to scientists in the universities, hospitals, and research organisations following the rigorous and independent selection procedure. Funded solely by charitable donations, so if you want to help these guys, then you can also donate more money to them. The DHT has been awarded a grant to over 170 research projects since 1971, so they've been doing it for a long time, which is amazing. In diverse areas of medical research, including cancer, Alzheimer's disease, asthma, diabetes, kidneys, heart and liver disease, to name only a few. To date, they continue to be the UK's leading charity provider of grants solely dedicated to animal replacement research in biomedical research. So if you want to know more about that charity, definitely have a look. It's called Dr. Hardman's Trust. It's DHT. So 20p of this box has gone to them, which is awesome. And that is it. And this video is 35 minutes long. Like I said, I am disappointed with the box in the sense of there was no cosmetics in it with, there's 3 items here which are like for the body and the face. It would have been nice if there had been something else instead, and maybe one of these in the next box, because I'm not saying I don't like the actual products. The products look amazing, except for that one. I wouldn't pay 25 quid, but that's just me being cheap, I guess. But it's just, it was a bit disappointing when I opened the box, and I was really looking forward to it, and I was like, ooh, who? Because for me, finding vegan or having help to look for other vegan companies out there, because there's many vegan companies who do makeup and cosmetics, and having that help to discover more is something that I was really hoping would happen, but unfortunately it didn't this time. I'm going to keep on with my subscription until next month, and if it's the same next month, then I will be cancelling, because I have enough of this stuff at home. I don't need any more. But it is nice to discover companies that are completely vegan. But yeah, these are nice, and they're nice sizes and prices and stuff. This one, it would have been nice actually if, because they popped in these guys, the Fresh Therapy nail varnish removers, if they had to put a nail varnish in there so you could try it out. Maybe that would have been cool. Do you like the box in this? So like I said, as far as the companies are concerned, they're very lovely. As far as the overall variety within the box, I was I wouldn't say incredibly disappointed, but I was disappointed. So yeah, but I did have a look on their Facebook page after people had received them, and a lot of people are really happy. So, you know, I'm just one of like hundreds of people that bought this box, and hundreds of other people are really impressed with the box and really happy with it, and those people are probably right. So yeah, like, I don't mean to sound like I'm going back on what I'm saying, I'm totally not, but I'm just one person's opinion, you know, but like I said, it would have been nice to have more cosmetics in it. So yeah, but I'm still a fan. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling now and go and get my tea because I'm hungry. I'm eating vegetarian pesto tonight. Not just the pesto, I don't know what else I'm going to put it in with. But anyway, goodbye, and I will do another video on something, because I now have the control over the charging on my tablet, because I lost it, and now I found something that works instead of it, so yay! Anyway, goodbye, and see you soon.